The Dominican Republic is a country that shares the island of Hispaniola with Haiti. It is located in the Caribbean and surrounded by the Caribbean Sea, which is a part of the Atlantic Ocean. It is the second largest nation in the Antilles by area, after Cuba, at 48,671 square kilometers, 18,792 square miles, and second largest by population by 11.4 million people in 2024, of whom approximately 3.6 million live in the metropolitan area of Santo Domingo, the capital city. Hello everyone, hope all is well. I'm Sherna, your host of Travel Wide. Welcome. Today I'm going to give you guys the one-on-one in Dominica. So if you're thinking about traveling to Dominica or just for educational purposes, this is the channel for you. Before we begin, I just want to ask you guys to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you find this video useful. Now, without further ado, let's get right into it. The official language of Dominica is Spanish, and the currency used there is the Dominican peso. The Dominican Republic is an upper middle class income country, ranking 80 out of 189 countries in the 2021 to 2022 Human Development Index. Dominica has a multi-party political system. Elections are held every 2 years, altering between the presidential elections, which are held years evenly divisible by 4. The president as of 2024 is Luis Corona. He has been the 54th president since 2020. A brief history of Dominica. The native Taino people had inhabited Hispaniola before the arrival of the Europeans, dividing the island into chiefdoms. Christopher Columbus claimed the island, landing there on his first voyage in 1492. The colony of Santo Domingo became the site of the first permanent European settlement in the Americas. A group of Dominicans deposed the Spanish governor and declared independence from Spain in November 1821, but were annexed by Haiti in February 1822. Independence came 22 years later in 1844, after victory of the Dominican War of Independence. Over the next 72 years, Dominicans fought in civil wars, failed invasions by Haiti, and a brief return to Spanish colonial status before permanently ousting the Spanish. From 1830, the dictatorship of Rafael Leonidas ruled until his assassination in 1961. Jean Bosch was elected president in 1962 but was deposed in 1963. The Dominican Civil War of 1965 was followed by the authoritarian rule of Joaquin Balaguer 1966 to 1978 and 1986 to 1996. Since 1978, the Dominican Republic has moved towards representative democracy. The culture and customs of Dominica have a European basis, influenced by both African and native Taino elements, although endogenous elements have emerged within Dominican culture. It is the most European country in Spanish America. Architecture. The architecture in Dominica represents a complex blend of diverse cultures. The deep influence of European colonists are most evident throughout the country. Characterized by ornate designs and Baroque structures, the style can best be seen in the capital city of Santo Domingo, which is home to the first cathedral castle monastery, and fortress in all of the Americas. It is located in the city's colonial zone, an area declared as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO. The indigenous people of Dominica have also contributed to the architecture of the country. The Taino people relied heavily on mahogany and guano, dried palm leaves, to make crafts, artwork, furniture, and houses, utilizing mud, thatched roofs, and mahogany trees. They gave buildings and the furniture inside a natural look, seemingly blending in with the island's surroundings. Visual arts. Dominican art is the most commonly associated with bright, vibrant colors and images that are sold in every tourist gift shop across the country. The country has a long history of fine art that goes back to the middle of the 1800s, when the country became independent and the beginnings of a national art scene emerged. Music and dance. Musically, the Dominican Republic is known for the world popular musical style and genre called merengue, a type of lively, fast paced rhythm and dance music consisting of a tempo of about 120 to 160 beats per minute, though it varies based on musical elements and accordion, as well as some elements unique to the Spanish speaking Caribbean, such as the tambora and gaira. Palo is an Afro Dominican sacred music that can be found throughout the island. The drum and human voice are the principal instruments. Palo is played at religious ceremonies. Salsa music has had great deal of popularity in the country. In the late 1960s, Dominican musicians like Johnny Pacheco played a significant role in the development and popularization of the genre. Dominican rock and reggaeton are also popular. Majority of its performers are based in Santo Domingo and Santiago. Bachata, a form of music and dance that originated in the countryside and rural marginal neighborhoods of Dominica, has become popular in recent years. Bachata grew out of and is still closely related to the pan Latin American romantic style called bolero. Cuisine. The national dish of the Dominican Republic is callaloo soup. It is a one-pot hearty dish that is very popular in the Caribbean. It is prepared during national or traditional holidays, celebrations, or when there is a need to connect with our culture. National symbols. Some of Dominica's important symbols are the flag, the coat of arms, and the national anthem. The flag has a large white cross that divides it into four quarters. Two quarters are red and two quarters are blue. Red represents the blood shed by the liberators. Blue represents God's protection over the nation. The white cross symbolizes the struggles of the liberators to bequeath future generations a free nation. Sports. Baseball is by far the most popular sport in Dominica. In boxing, the country has produced scores of world class fighters and several world champions, such as Carlos Cruz, his brother Leo Guzman, and John Guzman. Other important sports are volleyball, basketball, and golf. Dominican athletes have also participated and won gold medals at the Olympics. Beautiful places to visit in Dominica. The Boiling Lake and Valley of Desolation. In the heat of the Morne Trias Pitons National Park, it is a serious 3 to 4 hour hike from Laudat to this natural cauldron. Cabrits National Park, a wild peninsular national park where, although only 5 kilometers square, you escape into what feels like a microcosm of the island as a whole. With tropical flora, coral reefs, and waterlands, lose yourself to nature. Champagne Reef. Snorkel among lobster, trumpetfish, harlequin bass, or even hawksbill turtles, and flow through the sporadic bubbles emitted from the volcano below. Emerald Pool. If you want a storming waterfall to swim under, this is the one. Located in the Morne Trias Pitons National Park, it is a magical stop when hiking Segment 5 of the way to Buku National Park. Other popular places are the Kelinago Barana Cultural Village, Rosali Village, Trafalgar Falls, Wattenwoven Sulphur Springs, and way to Kubule Natural Trail. Well, I'm gonna end this one here. Wish you all the best of travels and see you guys in the next video.